So this is one that I'm very likely to lose if I'm not careful. We're gonna try to be careful. I don't want to lose this. Alright, I'm gonna lend Isaac a hand by using force. That stops that. Ivan's job is to clearly stop the lever guy. So we're just going to use... Oh. Now he can't do anything. Mia's job is to create an ice block here. Okay, you're supposed to... I said frost. Alright. So like I said, I'm not going to worry about any treasure chests. We're just going to race straight to the end. Because there's nothing here that's worth more than this sword I could get. I'm going to race straight across here. I have to go down this way. That's okay. I'm going to have to take the long way. That's fine. It would have been nice if I could have used growth there. But, doing pretty good right now. I'm gonna zoom right across here. Oh, shit. I think I fucked this up. Because what I have to do is I have to push everything up. Go. Go, 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 go. Alright. Got the better sword. Barely. Alright, so I'm not at a very good advantage as compared to this guy. So we're going to try to play this as safely as I can. Okay. Gravity to hold you down. Okay. Now we're going to use you. Woof. Alright, and now we're going to use this to steal your HP. And then we're going to use our... use Cure Well. That's why I wanted to do that. Use Judgment on you. Next turn is going to be me healing again. Alright, so we're going to use Cure Well. Smoke Bomb's fine. Alright, and now we're just going to use Ragnarok. Let's actually see what kind of damage I can do. 76 isn't great. What do we got here? We got you. Let's use this to hold you. Not too bad. And then Isaac collapses from how difficult that battle was. Isaac! 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 But he's just asleep. What a lazy bones. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Let's just leave him on the ground. Isaac fell asleep. He must be exhausted. Leave him to sleep for now. Right in the dirt. Leave him right in the dirt. Isaac! Huh? You're awakened. You're awakened. You're awakened. Awakened, awakened, awakened. Colosso, duh, that ended long ago. You fell asleep into a deep slumber, don't you remember? You remember? Oh, give me a break. You were out cold. You don't remember a thing. I'm sorry for shouting. You fought brilliantly to the end, Isaac. Babi was singing your praises. Are you okay now? In body and mind? Yes. I've been sleeping in this bed. You better be alright after sleeping this long. Sheesh. Yelling again. Sorry for shouting. Babi said he wanted to see you when you came to, Isaac. If you're okay, shall we go to see Babi? You're fine, aren't you, Isaac? I'm more worried about what Babi wants. Let's get going. Alright, I jumped right out of that bed. You sure you'll be getting up that so suddenly like that? He's fine. He doesn't want to lounge around all day. I see. Let's go see Babi then. Alright, we are going to check on some things here. We are in Babi's palace. This is a place for us to sleep. Nobody's going to sleep here until the next Colosso. So we're going to check on a couple things here. I want to see if... I went the wrong way. I was going to say, I want to see if Shiba's still here. She should still be in her room, I think. Let's find out. Nope, this isn't where I want to be. Let's go this way. I think she's up. You're supposed to be up this way. Nope, that's wrong. You shouldn't be down here. Go this way, I guess? Ah, yes. The girl from Lavaro is no longer here. She left for Lavaro with the soldiers going to Babi's lighthouse. Okay. So she left for Babi's lighthouse. She was allowed to return to Lavaro like that. At least she won't be homesick any longer. Okay. So the soldiers took her, allowed her to leave this place. I've been waiting for you and your companions, Isaac. I've been waiting here because I wanted to speak with you. Hard to talk when you're so far away. Come over here. Cutscene. The Battle of at Colosso was spectacular. It was more rewarding to see Babi's favorite warrior steal the day. Bring him the victor's prize. Yes, sir, right away. It's a kiss from Babi. Babi's gonna give me a kiss. I received a Babi cap. So I got a lore cap. Lore cap makes it more likely for me to run into battles. Incidentally, Isaac, are you feeling better now? Yes. Ah, the recuperative powers of youth. And after such a fierce battle. Could you expect less from the warriors who rescued me? Enough with the flattery. Let's get to the point. Why were we summoned? Such insolence. Who do you think you are to speak to Babi so? Let them be. There are other ways to judge a man. What is it you said you were called? Talking to you, Garrett. That's right, Garrett. We shall explain all. We intend to thank you and your companions for saving Babi, Isaac. It would seem that gratitude is not enough. I have disclosed everything to Adultum. What do you mean by everything? You want to know more about Lemuria, correct? Sure do. Yes, indeed. Your desires is as plain as day. I have just seen Psynergy for the first time. I used my cloak ball to show him my Psynergy. It was a mighty cloak ball. No one else could see it, but I knew Isaac's tournament was strange. I thought it unlikely that you would fight using such power. No need to be ashamed, Isaac. Psynergy is also a warrior's power. When I first learned of your power, I was shocked. I thought you might be Lemurians. You've mentioned Lemuria many times, Babi. What is it? It is a city of an ancient people lying far out at sea. Many years ago... About the time of the Great Flood, Babi went to Lemuria. I see. The Great Flood struck while I was traveling with Lupa. Lupa? You mean Lupa the thief? I know it is hard to believe it happened 100 years ago. You mean those rumors about you are true? Graydon mentioned that the Stone of Sages. Do you think that's what did it? So the stone that grants immortality came from Lemuria. So you've heard of the Stone of Sages. I'm afraid I don't have it. It's otherwise known as the Philosopher's Stone. It's the Draught of Lemuria that has allowed me to live for so long. The Draught of Lemuria? The magical draught once taken by those who lived in Lemuria. And just drinking it stops you from aging? Is that what it does? It would be more accurate to say it slows the aging process. There is death in Lemuria. But it only comes to those who have senses have failed from centuries of use. Do the people of Lemuria use Psynergy like we do? You have that draught, Babi. That's why you've lived so long. And become wealthy enough to rule Toby. What are you getting at? What is your purpose in making everyone study alchemy? I'm starting to wonder myself, what do you hope to gain, Babi? We're going to pause here for a minute on the dialogue. At the beginning of this, this gentleman, Idol, or whatever his name is, said that Babi had told him everything, you know. And in reality, we're seeing that no, he just told him about as much as Babi wants to tell him, which was, this is the cloak ball. This is what happens when I use the cloak ball. Did not reveal, you know, the Lemurian draught. Did not reveal the Lemurians. Did not reveal why he's having people study alchemy. He's not really saying all that much to his right-hand man, I guess. If I had attained true immortality, there would be no reason for all this research. I'm not sure I understand. I have precious little draught, and now I am running out. You all saw it. There was little left in the cave. How long will it last, and what will happen when you run out? It will run out any day now, and when it does, my life is at its end. Why didn't you tell us sooner? We would have hurried to Lemuria. It is pointless. What on earth do you mean pointless? We cannot find Lemuria. You just said that it lies far out at sea. If we search the seas, we're sure to find it. I've sent so many ships in the past to search for Lemuria. This must have been long before I joined you, but still you failed? Indeed, more Lemurian draught. I need more Lemurian draught, but I couldn't find Lemuria. Why did you collapse in the cave if you still had more draught? I'd been rationing it, but this time I waited too long between drinks. We were trying to make it last longer. I overexerted myself trying to find Lemuria before it ran out. And your reason for calling us here has to do with Lemuria. Exactly, I want you to find Lemuria. I have not been able to locate Lemuria by sea, but perhaps by air. It can hide no longer. I've built Babi's lighthouse to see if I can find Lemuria at sea. What? That's why you're building the lighthouse? No, there's more than that. We spotted something in the ocean southeast of the lighthouse, where Lemuria should be. Something dangerous, no doubt. What? Monsters? We can handle them. It may be. However, something else troubles me more. What is it, my lord? No sailor has been able to keep his bearings at sea. You're kidding. You mean they can't even keep a straight course? Is there something distorts distance or direction or something? The current shifts there, subtly changing a ship's direction. So the lighthouse will help keep the ships their bearing. So how exactly do you get away from Lemuria after the flood, Babi? That's the great thing, Garrett. I crossed the sea in Lemurian ship. I was hoping you could sail it. But why us, when you have so many powerful soldiers at your disposal? None of them have the ability to use Psynergy. One must have Psynergy to sail this ship. And that would mean that Babi is in depth, wouldn't it? No. False equivalency, but no person could master the cloak ball. I've learned to use a little Psynergy during my stay in Lemuria. With little I'd learned, I was able to guide the ship. In that case, perhaps I could sail the ship. No, it must be an adept. Well, what should we do, Isaac? Will you do what he wants? If you do, I will grant you whatever you wish. You shouldn't make vows you will later find you cannot keep. I haven't even considered my own wishes lately. In that case, I could provide you with a wealth of items you might like. Babi's offer is very generous. Will you consider going, won't you? So it doesn't really matter what you say here. Babi's gonna be like, well, you know, you said no, but you're headed in that direction, right? So maybe you can just, like, look for me, okay? But Mia brings up a very important point. You shouldn't promise something you don't intend to keep. And sort of as a hero, if you will, you should really only say you're going to do something if you truly intend to do it. And the second thing is, it's not really specifically stated here, which I really love about this moment, but Babi is not on the up and up. He's lying to people. He's keeping information from people, particularly people building large structures. Why are you building this? Well, I'm building it for the good of all, right? But in reality, he's building it for the ability to find Lemuria. And why does he keep all of his people in this, in a cloud of secrecy. There's more to Babi than they're telling us at this point in the game. So what I'm going to do is, you could say yes. I'm going to say no here because I don't intend to keep his promise. Not this time. We have to beat Felix and the others to the lighthouse. The lighthouse? You mean the Venus lighthouse? Indeed. Well then, our paths are intertwined. I too must go to the Venus lighthouse. But we cannot get to the top of the Venus lighthouse, can we? His adepts may be able to solve the riddle that blocks us. I see. That thought hadn't occurred to me. Isaac, you shall go to the Venus lighthouse. Do not worry. You can take care of your own business first. I see. If they can solve the riddle of the lighthouse, then our own wishes will have been fulfilled. So we can search for Lemuria after they complete their own quest. Is that acceptable? Ah, you will undertake this quest. I am most grateful. In that case, you will need my assistance to reach the lighthouse. I will make preparations so I am ready to leave at any time. I will make my leave now and make preparations. And you can all meet at the Gondwan Passage. That's a brilliant idea. One more thing, I'd like you to think about a suitable reward. Yes, I will take care of that immediately as well. I shall be waiting for you at the passage. Your first task shall be the riddles of the Venus Lighthouse. I'm counting on you, Isaac. So that goes in a number of different ways. You can agree to search for Lemuria for him. You can agree to open up the Venus Lighthouse for him, or you can agree to nothing of what he wants. In any case, this will ultimately result in the same thing. Isaac, is the cloak ball what you desire? Cloak ball is very precious to me, I just can't give it away. Or perhaps you could borrow it. Take it with you on your quest. So, that's mine now. You don't get it back. I should talk to him. Be nice. If you use the cloak ball in the shadows, monsters won't be able to see you. That's how I was able to get to the cave, Eltmire Cave. Babi's face is very pale, like that of a dead man. No use worrying, though. There's nothing we can do about it. Yeah, we already looked here. He has a diary talking about how much he loves Colosso. Also Colosso, I guess we could even look at being his way to find the strongest warriors and ultimately pull preferably an adept, such as myself, out of the ether, because I would have a distinct advantage over normal men or women, and I would probably prove myself to be the victor in Colosso, if I ever entered, which I did. I won. Particularly if I have a brain in my head and know how to heal. So, yeah. So, I need the cloak ball for reasons, we'll just say. I'm not going to talk to anybody else here. So, here's the plan. First things first. You are going to equip said cloak ball. Next, we're going to go back by going to the Toby Docks and going, hey, we want to go back. I return the cost of your tickets to you. Let's leave it at that. Why should I when all you did was give me what's mine? Isn't the tour group responsible for getting us back to Calais? The road's blocked and the ship's stuck here, so we have no way to get home. You brought this all here. Take responsibility. Take it. Must you resort to violence? What are you? I was hired for just this sort of thing. You mean you hired a bodyguard? Yeah, because of rabble-rouser customers like you. We've asked this nice man to act as a guard for everyone's safety. What are you talking about? I wouldn't go any further than that if I were you. Get out of my way. Sorry, but I was hired to be in your way. Please let it go. Ugh, he just got roundhoused. This is ridiculous. I know, and after I asked him so nicely. You're wasting your time on this. Why don't you find a way to get us home? Her group takes care of you from start to finish, but it was not our fault the ship won't sail, so we can't offer any refunds. As long as we're stuck here, I might as well make some cash as a bodyguard. I'll be counting on you if something comes up again, mister. I wonder when we'll be able to return to Kale. Well, we talked to you, so let's talk to you. Heck with you, I'm staying right here until the ship leaves. If I knew we could turn out this way, we wouldn't have come. I see now. I see what I need to do. Alright, so they're basically saying I can't use the boat again. But I can, however, go south. And what are you? Oh, it's the Gondwan Passage. I don't want to go here. That's later. Okay, it should be to the right. Overkill. Well, we're coming up right at an hour mark here, so I'm gonna cut the episode here. Oh, yeah. Sometimes that actually just out and out kills the enemies. And we're gonna go back into this cave that we did earlier, and we're gonna find passage to the continent, the other end of this continent. So I will talk to you guys then.